Nalcor Danza was born as a project about embodied memory, about how we physicalize our memories, on how our bodies hold on to memory, and especially dedicated to working with elder communities.
This is the story of you, of me, of us.
It's based on a lot of research from different fields, both of dance and of psychology, and the idea is to help people remember, because we all know this, it's just we forget about it sometimes, that through engaging with movement, the idea is that we might be able to release some of these memories, we might be able to remind ourselves how certain moments felt like, and both in the good moments and in the bad moments that can have a kind of cathartic effect in people. And mainly to do with how much knowledge we lose when we don't spend enough time gathering stories and gathering knowledge and gathering wisdom, really, from our elders.
As dance artists and researchers, we were really excited about combining our interests in participatory practice and co-creation to work with a group of local residents of the Wandsworth area to get to know them and to really put their stories at the centre of the project.
We have been very lucky to be supported by the Wandsworth Arts Fringe grants, which really made this project possible. And we were really happy to be part of the Wandsworth Arts Fringe 2025. But also we had support from organizations like Catherine Low Settlement that gave us literally access to their space and also put us in touch with the participants and supported the whole process through the beginning. We also had support from HWell as part of Hestia in Roehampton and Roehampton Fitness Centre. So we've been lucky to have support from different organizations.
We were able to get to know each other through a series of workshops where we used gentle task-based activity to promote exchange between us about who we are and about where we've come from, both in terms of verbal discussion and through physicalising some of these ideas in our bodies.
The workshops were a mix of just literally talking about our memories. We talked a lot about our memories of home. We talked a lot about memories, of childhood.
To think about childhood events, childhood things to do with the family, because one of the things that I chose is what I did with my mom. And I remember my mom doing meat pie. And so I was able to choose and reflect on that and then think about how I used to do that cooking with my mom. And so I think in a way it's good. It's not just dancing, but something that engages one's mind, makes you to think, it makes you to reflect on it.
And tales, stories that we remembered, things like recipes that have associated memories to them. And then we physicalize all of those, and we tried to do it in several levels, one of which was very kind of simple in a way, or direct, just finding gestures that meant for us whatever we were talking about. But also in other cases we had moments in which we thought about our memories, and you will see this in the videos, as sort of a ball, a kind of spiky red ball. We said our memories were angry at points, and so we tried to soften them through breathing and through moving, and sort of like kneading them a little bit and making them softer, and eventually accepting that these kind of memories, angry memories, bad memories are also part of us, and we have to also find a way to deal with them and to be, to accept them as part of us as well. It was a very special thing to see how the piece came together through their work as well as ours, because what came up on stage was really what we have been hearing from them, their stories, their memories, together with ours as well. So it was a shared sort of process.
Dancing together in this way enables us to understand our own story, but also to be able to connect with stories from others that differ from our own. And that perspective feels really important.
Listening to how they have experienced this process has made me almost teary-eyed. And so I feel really close to them. I think it's been a really incredible experience learning about their stories and getting to share this together. So
dancing, I never done any dancing, but few people with me, I enjoyed. I don't do any good thing, but still I try my best to do it.
Something that engages with my mind, my soul, my body. And
the culture, the dancing, the music, the encouragement, it make me feel, younger. Also, it take me back to the memory.
Yeah, for me it has been incredible to actually see how much creativity there is, and like everyone, even people who are regularly not involved in dance or maybe even like in any creative activities, like how you can really bring them to connect with that sense of like play and joy through their bodies. And
unfortunately, that with the elderly, they tend to be forgotten. So for me, a project like this, especially, I think is just so fulfilling and nourishing as well. And using art to connect the different communities together, I think is just a fabulous thing. But
it gave us confidence. I feel confident, relaxing, part of family and part of. It's amazing. I can't find enough word to express.
Oh, it's very feeling. It's so happy. I feel so happy.
see such welcoming, smiley faces and feeling that you're feeling special. And so I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh, it was good. It's nice because I haven't danced like this before. And this is my first time of dancing and also in the stage.
It gave me lots of good feeling, and I've been like healed. I was in pain with my leg, was here, was yes, I take painkiller tablet, but I feel dancing happy to do all this.
The work also reminds us that memory is so heavily influenced by the body and the body's interaction with particular environments at particular times. And so when we move through and with the body, we're able to really explore both individual and collective story in history, which also feels really important.
We had the chance to work with a larger number of people, but then not everyone wanted to be part of the performances, which was obviously something that we said from the beginning. If someone's not comfortable on stage, you can be part of the workshops, but then not participate in the performance, and that's perfectly fine. For the performance itself, we put together a series of scenes that we then played with a little bit, and they were exercises that we had been doing through the workshops as well. So things like the ball of memory that we are speaking about, things like recipes, ideas of home, but also playing. A lot of the things that came up were that you know, the memories we hold dear are mostly memories of having fun with friends or family, being accompanied by other people, playing. Yeah, so games were part of the work we did as well.
I enjoyed it, but you know, as we all said, we became nervous for the first time, but as you are with us, we got the confidence and was following what you are doing. So we joined it and it was nice.
Have you done it before? Yeah.
So, break a leg, everybody.
We did our own homage to Pina Bausch as well, and we created a line of gestures that we repeated across the stage. And then in a very sort of sweet moment, we were asked by the participants that they wanted to sit down for a while and watch us dance bigger, let's say. And so we put that into the piece as well.
Well, the performance experience, it's very important. It was easy, simple, just be yourself and do what you can do and make it. It was free.
We found home, or it found us, in our bodies, and they hold the key to all our memories. So we move them to move ourselves.
When we started, the nervousness and the nerves all calmed down. And also, it's really nice to actually have our instructors leading us. And so we could just, I mean, we've had practice, but it's still not the same when you're actually doing it on the day. And so it was good to watch them and then to follow and then to do it. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was that easiness with the whole process.
For a lot of it, it was poetic as well, but I felt such a human element to it that I know I immediately connected to, even from my concept of home and memory and all this.
And it was a very special thing to see how the piece came together through their work as well as ours, because what came up on stage was really what we have been hearing from them, their stories, their memories, together with ours as well. So it was a shared sort of process.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful to get like a reaction, like a physicalized or emotional reaction from the participants when they hear their stories being told, and like how, yeah, it just feels really authentic, I think, and I think they experience it that way too. So that's
The idea of this is that this project is a pilot, is something that we want to bring to more people, and we want to be able to share with others. And yeah, we're hoping that this is just the beginning.
If you are doing any other project, please call me. I will be happy to come.
It's something that I think it will benefit other people because I've benefited from it.
Well done, everyone!